Monet at that main event.
This fucking company is fucking targeted.
Will Ospreay going one-on-one with somebody we do not know, but I'm sure he's popular somewhere. Maybe invented the tire. Gugu Tani? Is that what they said? Gugu Tani.
Isn't this the guy that just won that belt or something with the Bucks? No, that he's blonde. Never mind. I have no idea. It's all of a sudden now New Japan. It's not AEW anymore. It's New Japan. Fabulous. Congratulations, AEW. I don't even want to watch this crap anymore.
And Ospreay.
Probably should be the main event, but God forbid that we do anything normal.
They'll have Monet do the main event.
Anyways.
Even though she's not wrestling, she's just going to be on commentary.
Anyways, hey everybody. Thanks for being here tonight for AEW Puke Night of stupid and backwardness. We have Walter in the chat. Sophie said hi and bye. And we have Brandon Stevens in the chat. Walter says, hey Travis and Daphne, AEW Dynamite, good matches. Brandon says, hey Wrestling Gab, will Nightingale marry him? And so, Walter, did you win bingo today? You're a bingo winner?
Let's go Ospreay. So this other guy, Cabana, he must not be like. Ooh, it could also be Adam Copeland's open challenge.
Yeah, right. That's hilarious. You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Well, look, they did that one big and that one looked like soft, but they went in this order.
Like, once again, why would you... Why if this is one of your big guys all of a sudden that you signed?
Ospreay like a big guy.
Yeah, because this is now New Japan for some reason.
They just wanted to get him in and out, maybe. Maybe he's like Brock Lesnar, he just wants to leave.
I have no idea.
But to have him wrestle a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like right out of the gate. They're making their stars look like trash. They did this last week with them.
I know what they did. They've done it for like 3 weeks now. It's lame as fuck. Whatever this format is lame, and I hate it. I hate everything about it, actually. They're like, oh, we're gonna keep the trash for last. The trash is last on AEW New Japan, by the way, because I don't feel like this is actually AEW anymore. It's now just New Japan.
Because of one match?
2.
Right?
Yeah. Takesha's later. And then you have that other dumb bitch on later who's going to yap her dumb face off. She can't fucking talk worth a goddamn. But they're like, we need to have her talk. God forbid.
I'm the boss. I'm CEO. I'm more than a boss. That's what she's going to say. Because she was the boss and now she's the CEO.
Yeah, CEOs aren't bosses, just so everybody knows. They're actually lower than a boss. Just saying. You're literally a loser. Because they are. A chief executive officer does not necessarily mean that they're the boss of a company. Once again, they are not the highest up. Well, she don't fucking own shit. So, she don't own goddamn shit. The only thing she owns is how much of a loser she is. And a quitter. She owns her quittingness, all right. Because that's all she knows how to do. Quit. Quit, 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 quit. Quit, quit, quit. I quit and I can't talk.
That's me. guess that's a musical.
Right? There's like 12 different Wonkas, and there's a musical. I have no idea. I guess there's just multiples of them instead of having just one guy. They're all fighting to be Willy Wonka because they're not really Willy Wonka. I guess not. I have no idea. From what I understand, that's what they're portraying.
So funny.
That's a good thing that they're on commercial break because that slap against the chest was the most fakest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, wait. I've seen faker on AEW. That just chalked up in the top 10 of fake.
Why are you hating on Dub?
I don't know. It really annoys me now, bothers me. Everything about it anymore really makes me want to throw up.
What, Dub?
Is it, though? Is this wrestling? Yeah, that's real wrestling, all right. Yeah. Look at that. That's so much wrestling happening. Oh, yes. Walk away. Oh, yeah, kick him just a little bit. Oh, yeah. So good. Oh, my. The most entertaining crap I've ever seen in my entire life. So great. It's. Oh, hey, now wait. No, we're waiting. I mean, we can't have any moves. We can't. Oh, I kicked you. Okay, I'm gonna kick you again. Oh, you fell over. Oh, he's up. He's just up, and he's like, I'll get you. Look, that elbow really hurt, didn't it? Oh yeah, yeah. So believable. So believable. Anyways, Janelle's in the chat. Hey, Janelle says hi. Hello. How's your Wednesday? How's your Wednesday?
This is 7 years in the making.
Oh my Jesus Christ. God, this is their fucking rematch after 7 years, and this is as good as it gets, huh? Wow.
Some guy that we're supposed to understand who he is versus Ospreay, who we barely know who he is. He's a new guy in the company. Mm-hmm. Now we're just going by their company, right? Like we're not gonna take stuff outside of their company. So they're both brand new guys. And I'm assuming that's why they're starting the show out. A little forearm shiver right there. Phenomenal forearm is what you would call that if you're in WWE. And again, another fabulous. Yeah, there it is. Fabulous forearm. What? 2. Got him.
Darby.
AJ Styles would have had him right there. It would have been over.
Anyways, Walter says, okay, bye guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. Sorry, I'm tired. And didn't win bingo. Daphne came close. I'm sorry you're tired, Walter. Hopefully you're not getting sick or anything. We'll see you on Friday. Me too. I'm going to start taking a nap because this is boring as shit. Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vin.
Hey, Vin.
How's your Wednesday, Miss Dalitha? Oh, and hi, Travis.
Hello, Governor.
Well, it was okay until I started having to watch this garbage. I understand that these people are supposed to be so great.
And then one knocks out Ospreay, so Ospreay's crap.
I don't understand this. Is this entertaining? Is this supposed to be entertaining? I really, really want to understand why everybody finds this stuff so great. Like, is this normal?
What's this dude's name again?
Ciabatta? Like ciabatta bread? Like shish kebab? Walter says, no, I worked some. I'm fine. Okay, bye. All right, bye, Walter. Well, I'm glad you're feeling okay. We're just worried. Been tired a lot lately. Oh, the aerial assassin. No.
I guess Ospreay's not that great. That's all I can decipher out of this?
I'm gathering that he is garbage. And that's why they had to put it on first.
Is this why he didn't go to WWE?
The fact that people find this entertaining just boggles my brain.
It's like, fuck, dude. Beat him.
Medicare's like, I don't really like slow-paced matches.
No.
But they're doing it on purpose. It's mostly Shibata's fault. Oh, is it? Because some of the matches I've seen with Will Ospreay lately, he's kind of fucking slow himself.
They last too long. His matches should be cut down to like 6 minutes. Maybe 6. For the guys, the competition that he's wrestling, it would be different if he was wrestling better competition. Then I would like to see it spread out over time, like a longer time. Like, I think we have to watch him wrestle freaking Daniel Bryan on the 20th.
Ugh.
And that's going to be...
Is he going up against this guy? Who's he going up against?
Who's said we got to watch him wrestle Daniel Bryan. On the
okay,
20th.
it is Will Ospreay then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The next month after the pay-per-view, so the 20th, first.
Mm-hmm.
That called the night. Dynamite. What is that? Pay-per-view coming up.
I don't know what it's called.
Diamond. I think it's called Diamond in the Rough. It's called something.
Oh, you better make sure and test out 5. It's so good. Maybe you should check your pants. Check your kneecaps. I mean, my God. Dynasty? Vindicator says, but all I want to know is, you won't leave Travis alone with me when the cake match happens, huh? Because Garbage Face will be talking it up at the commentary desk.
Yep.
Well, I don't have to listen.
The old CEO.
Which I won't be
And
listening.
You won't be able to see her.
I'm not going to be listening because even her voice makes me want to stab her face with a dull spoon.
Sounds very violent.
Yeah.
We don't condone violence on this channel.
Oh my God, are you sure you're okay, buddy? Maybe you need to go take a nap in the corner.
Again. Why would he do it again?
Oh God. It's so terrible. These elbows are just
through the same moveset a second time?
Oh my God. He's like, I'm so pumped up. Oh look, I threw an elbow. These elbows are fucking lame as fuck.
And you do one?
Jesus Christ, I want to die. Can I just kill myself? Really, seriously.
Why don't you worry about the wrestling?
Where's something to split my wrist with?
There again, that's why.
Sure.
Just make fun of the wrestling. You can't paper cut yourself to death.
I'm going to, because that's what it makes me feel like doing. I'm going to paper cut myself to death. That's how horrible this is. Slow, awful horribleness. Like, what the hell?
Not doing very well.
It does not make him look good. People are supposed to be excited about this guy. It's supposed to make people like me who are like, who is this guy? I don't even know him. Be like, oh my God, he's so great. But now I'm like, you're fucking lame as fuck, dude. And I can't understand why people like you.
Just make fun of the wrestling. Just what you're seeing. And you don't know either one of them. Why is this guy so much better than the other guy? Oh, there's one. There's two.
How did his other arm move so great?
Up? Oh, he held his own arm up. Look at him hulking up.
How did his other arm work so good if the other one didn't? That doesn't make any sense.
Why are you...
You wanted me to make fun of the wrestling.
That's a good way to do it. Drop kick right to the side of the head off the top rope.
You should pause and take a nap in the corner real quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
RKO out of nowhere.
Oh.
Just a 1 count.
You got had to
Big
use
ol'
elbows
lariat
on him
right
because
there. Now Ospreay kicks out at one. Oh, a double lariat. Again, a double lariat. Thrust kick. Why do they keep grabbing it?
why is it a thing? Maybe it's a thing. Is it his like thing? His thing?
The Judas effect. That might do it. Nope. Shibata kicks out of the Judas effect.
What did you do with my candy?
Is there a bag of it?
Yeah, I thought there was.
There is. Like I said, everything is over.
Let's get rid of all my stuff.
I can't have stuff on here when I'm doing it.
Oh no, he
That
lost
should
his
do
elbow
it.
hold.
It's about damn time.
Excuse me.
Time.
It was because he lost something. His elbow cover.
Yeah, he took his elbow pad off.
And that really did it. Wow. Just, damn. Just wow. I mean, I'm just flabbergasted.
This dude would do 25 minutes with orange glasses. He's not good. That's not good. Well, I'm going to go 25 minutes with orange glasses.
And here's like, and remember, kids, Wrestling Gab does not actually condone violence with dull spoons. No, just sharp ones. And here's like, sad part is Ospreay will have to do this again with McDanielson at the pay-per-view. Oh no, that one will be even worse, and that one will take at least an hour. Oh. Don't worry, I'll bring my dull spoon with me. Ayla's like, new computers? No. Vindicator's like, new computers came out in the 1970s, Ayla. Ayla's like, why don't they condone dull spoon? It was like, wow, the early 1900s? And Vindicator's like, I think because dull spoons don't hold enough liquids. It was like, not enough liquid for violence. Bull. Vindicator's like, yeah, I heard that little nugget from your buddy Sophie. That's it. What is that?
There it is. April 21st.
Oh god, now we get to hear from that McDanielson retard guy. Perfect. Who's like, I'm a victim and I hate people.
Pretty sure I wouldn't even think of that. If somebody said who's the best wrestler you've ever seen, this dude isn't on my list.
I wonder if they held you at gunpoint.
The list, right. If you made the list up to like 35, he still wouldn't.
At gunpoint.
Yeah, at gunpoint.
With a dull spoon.
And a dull spoon. I don't even know if he'd fit in the top 50, the best wrestlers. No, fuck no. I don't know if he'd fit in the top 200. I'd have to make a list. I'm pretty sure he's at the bottom of the list. His wife.
They have some weirdo guy narrating it, which makes it even worse.
What's his name with the mask?
Yeah, well, he has a stupid voice, and they should not use his voice to narrate things. Horrible, awful voice. It's like, oh, well, then it's true dull spoons are out then. What about a spork? Then here's like, sporks are for dorks. It was like, rude. And then here's like, but true. No. Sporks are extremely versatile. Not only can you stab with them, but you can scoop soup. Scoop the soup.
Yay.
Oh, hey, look.
I already said that one.
Oh, Tony Khan and Triple H getting together to make tag team tournaments. This is amazing.
We haven't seen them in years. Kind of looking forward to the private party.
They're going to lose. But in 2 seconds.
The Bucks will probably win that whole tournament.
Well, of course they will.
Either them or
they're the vice president people.
Why does he look like a big bird?
I don't.
I like his hat, though.
Don't be mean to Big Bird.
I would.
Big
wear
Bird's
that
way
hat,
smarter.
But he should have like a black suit on with that hat. That would be lit.
Do you have what on with it?
A black suit with that yellow hat.
You'd look like a bumblebee. Like a bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
Why is he trying to sound like he's Beetlejuice?
Him? Because they're little guys and have no balls. And so they're like way up here. They're barely taller than Renee. And Renee's not a big lady. That's pretty pathetic. Look at that. He had to bring in all the alto in his voice because he had to squeak up there. I don't like you guys at all. I think you're dumb.
I think Vindicator's our only fan that's here on Wednesdays.
True. Everybody else is gone anymore.
They're like,
we have lives now. We hate all of you.
We're here on the weekend.
Who's the weekend?
Friday.
Oh. Not really.
Really? I think we're busy. Yeah, try to give us a smile there, Blondie.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Like, can't you smile? What's wrong with you? It was like, skirts are for dorks, I thought. Skirts. It's skirts and shorts. It was like, that's probably my weapon of choice then. A spork? Vindicator's like, you gonna put liquid on a spork and stab someone in the ass with it? Why would I stab him in the ass, Vindicator, when you can stab him in the eye? Hello? Duh. What the hell? Yeah, I was like, oh my god, Vin, too much. Vindicator's like, haha, come on, Ayla. I knew you have these kinds of discussions at work. There's like, damn, Young Bucks are next. Delete that. I might have walk out and not listen instead. Yeah. Ayla's like, okay, Travis, when do you see Grandma next? Because she needs her posts to be friends only on Facebook.
I can just do what I have all this.
What? Why? You don't want her post to go to everybody on the whole Facebook world of millions upon millions of people seeing it and comment on stuff and then making comments? I didn't even know she made posts.
She posts like 6 times a day.
What does she post about?
Donald Trump, mostly.
How much she hates him?
Yeah. A lot of politics. I think she just watches like the news and then just... Pretty. Most of them I just laugh.
Your mom needs to get out and pet grass.
She can't. She's stuck indoors with others' grass to grow.
Choked on my app. Vindicator. Anyways, his first comment is, get your tickets, Travis. Your move is coming out next Friday. Your movie is coming out next Friday. Godzilla going on another city date with Kong. Right? He says, because I said that you have to stab him in the eye with the spork. He goes, Ravi is just tall enough where he can only stab people in the ass. It's true. Poor guy.
So I didn't know who Howie Mandel was. And I was listening to his stand-up comedy in the old days, and it was so funny. And then he became like somebody on TV, and he wasn't funny anymore. So I never understood how he became famous.
Mm-hmm.
But he was that monstrous little monster.
Yep.
He's the monster.
I know he is. Yep. It's funny.
It's a pretty car.
Do you think he got it from illegal gambling? He has to blame it on his interpreter.
Just Asian now.
He's from Japan.
Are you
It's fine.
Vince McMahon now?
No, he's from Japan.
They're coming out first.
Maybe the other ones are already out there.
Maybe.
We shouldn't see their entrance because, they don't exist.
It's a quarterfinal match. Isn't it the first match? Like, why are they calling it a quarterfinal already?
Do you think Nicholas gets upset because Matthew's name comes first?
He's probably just older in real life. They just went that way their whole life. Would be my guess.
They're like, it's alphabetical.
Or May 26th. Double or nothing?
Hmm.
You ready for it?
What is it?
Double or nothing?
No.
Here they come. Hopefully they didn't get famous from P Daddy.
Raping.
The P Diddler. Alleged P Diddler.
Many people have come forward to say it really happened. So he is a diddler. He's a P diddler. There's a lady on where I got that from was a lady on TikTok who looks just like Jim Carrey. It's so funny. And so she's talking about it. She's like, the P diddler. And that's where I got it from, by the way. I did not come up with that myself. I have to give credit where credit's due. But it was funny. And she's like, yeah, we all thought it was really creepy when he was hanging out with Justin Bieber. When he was only 15.
You know what's weird about that is I saw that today on the actual news.
How about Prince Harry hanging out with P. Diddler?
Right. I don't know who that is, but
Prince Harry?
yeah, I don't. Is that the?
He's the redheaded one.
Oh,
That's with the dumbass bitch Meghan Markle.
yeah, I don't know the names of the princes or whatever.
So now we know Prince Harry is a kid diddler too.
Oh, there's no doubt. But they knew about that one. And there's another one, like an uncle or something, that was at the Epstein Island all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that match started.
Yeah, it's underway. We've been on that. All right, private party in there with both of the Jacksons. I think the Jacksons decided they need to wrestle in clothes. It just makes wrestling look silly. So people are at home are like if they haven't seen it.
I say it and I have seen it, so
like
what does that tell you?
If you've never seen wrestling before and you start watching it and they do stupid stuff, you're not going to stick around. You're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I love that. No one ever said that.
I sure don't. And I've sat here for 4 years and watched it. 5 years, almost. And still, no.
Uh-oh. DDT. I got him. Marq Quinn is down. Isiah Kassidy popped up, though. Oh, that's Quinn.
Vindicator says, so weird to see the Bucks wrestle in dress clothes like they're going to have a meeting with Tony Soprano.
Right. That's what I was saying. It's just...
Their bottoms are still like sweatpants, though. They have cuffs on them and shit. It's weird. I know.
So he's just the Continental Champion, or we have the Intercontinental, which just means inside the United States. For WWE.
Yeah.
They have the Continental. Maybe Triple H and Tony Khan in their meetings can discuss just unifying it.
Yeah, they should.
Well, same thing. Pretty sure it's the same.
It probably is.
Uh-oh, picture in picture.
You know, their outfits look like something you would get off of Temu for clothes. Probably all weird polyester stuff.
Give me this quality.
No. No.
I like stuff on Temu. I was addicted to it for a while. I had to literally...
It's a pill for me, wore off like really fast.
What?
Temu. Just what I said. It's a pill of it wore off really fast for me. I guess people didn't have their coffee or Wheaties this morning, so low on energy they couldn't stay in the chat. I'm the last one standing.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
might be the first one standing. There's not a lot of people in here tonight.
Wednesdays are really sad anymore.
We're gonna have to start playing video games.
I'm gonna have to start playing video games. Good. Yep. Yep. Brandon says, the thing of it is would you want them to see it? You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna play wrestling games. So just, I'm warning you now.
You play what you're told.
What was that again? Oh.
Why wouldn't you play wrestling?
The roses in the garden need fertilizer? Oh, do they? Imagine.
Speaking of roses, they have them at Tractor Supply for free to do.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're already like that.
I got you roses like that before you killed them. Brandon Stevens says CEO. Willow Nightingale marry Brandon Stevens. And Vindicator says Brandon Willow is not the CEO.
Yeah.
And his Vindicator says nobody wants to see a WWE video game anyways. They barely want to see WWE television. I don't think that's true anymore.
Well, I can still watch wrestling, but she's playing. She could just be playing something random. And all this talk about wrestling and whatever else is going on in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she could do Hogwarts Legacy. Start a new character.
Start a new character? Not really.
You wouldn't mind that? I think it would be. Although
I did really quick with that Slytherin one. Making it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but yeah, like the whole show could be just making a character.
No, 2 hours of it.
Like McKenna over. Like bread and butter. Definitely wouldn't be a problem. But I could still do the wrestling stuff, so it'd still be considered wrestling stuff.
We're back from that picture-in-picture break, guys.
You could literally even do it on Mondays. I'm talking about wrestling.
Might keep me entertained and awake and alive.
Well, 3 hours isn't even a big deal in a video game.
Not really. Vindicator says, I heard Old Man Rock is saving that company. Highest ratings. Biggest pop comes when he struts out in some shades.
Yeah, obviously, he's still a huge draw, and it does get super loud. But there's a lot going on. Shit, I think on Monday they had The Rock beat up Cody, which was a huge scene. But the other thing was they had Phil on there with Drew and Seth, and that was a huge one too. Like 2.5 million people were watching that segment.
The Drew one?
Mm-hmm. Because of Punk.
Oh, yeah. CM Punk, yeah. Well, everybody knew he was going to be there, so it's different. And we know he draws people. That's not anything new. I think people were hoping he'd do more, but he's still broken. He literally is injured, so it's not like it's fake shit.
Right. Yeah, he'll continuously be injured.
And he's having a hard time healing this time, so... so there's that.
It was over.
Oh no, they're not gonna win. Bummer.
Private Party.
Oh my god.
They did win.
Yep.
So he has to tag in, but both of the Nick and Matthew can be in there at the same time.
Yeah, because that's how it goes.
But Mark Quinn, he has to tag.
Jesus. Right. He has to tag in for it to be real, I guess. Vindicator says Philip Junk Brooks can wrestle anymore anyhow. He's only decent at running his mouth, and that's all he will do at Mania.
Yeah, even when he wrestles,
he gets broken.
He's gonna get
injured. It happened at AEW. It's happening at WWE. It's nothing different. That's all he's been known to do anyways, is run his mouth. Elbows, that and quitting.
Knees and toes. What did he get last time? Was an ankle, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's had something happen. This time is his elbow. But on here it was an ankle. And like a shoulder or some shit. Like, it was all kinds of crap. Like, first one was his ankle broke.
Well, it comes with age. And if you're not doing other things.
Well, for all those years he wasn't around, he didn't do shit but probably drink himself stupid in a corner.
I don't. But yeah.
Does his drugs.
Oh my god, I don't think he's that third. I think he's clean.
Well, he doesn't look clean. He looks almost as bad as your Mr. Edge Adam Copeland guy. who looks like he's on fucking drugs. Well, he looks like he has been addicted to fucking painkillers for the last 12 years of not being on television wrestling. Let's put it that way.
Wrestlers don't do things wrong.
Yeah, like those baseball players. It's just their interpreters.
That isn't wrong. That's just frowned upon.
Their interpreters.
It's illegal. But it's not wrong.
What? It's not illegal? I mean, if it was illegal, he'd go to prison.
I haven't seen this since the old days. Are you going to hit him in the throat with it? Is it going to be some Randy Savage shit? You should fire that referee. Oh, God. Got him right in the balls for a field goal. Did you guys see the new rules for kickoffs in the NFL?
So they're having touch football.
Oh, my God.
And now what are they doing for kickoff?
Okay. So the kicker is going to kick off from where he always kicks off.
Okay.
I got to take this out. You ready for this? So if you don't know, then I'll explain it. You know what a football field looks like?
Yep.
Okay. The kicking team will line up down the field, like I'm going to say at the 40, but that could be wrong, so don't quote me on where they're going to line up. But they're going to line up like on the 40. So the kicker's going to be way the fuck back there by himself. They're going to line up like on the 40. Then the receiving team can have 9 or 10 men on the line of scrimmage across from them, but they're 5 yards apart. So picture 11 or 10 guys lined up against 10 guys, 5 yards apart.
Right.
The kicker kicks it. Now this, if it goes in, so if it lands in the end zone, the Jacksons just won. So if it lands in the end zone and isn't returned, or lands in the end zone or goes out of the back of the end zone,
okay,
it goes to the 35.
What the fuck?
If it goes out of bounds, it goes to the 40.
What the? Oh my God.
If it lands in the drop zone, they're calling it, and it's from the 20 to the 0, so from the 20-yard line to the goal line, if it lands in that area, so if the ball drops in that area and then rolls into the end zone, then it's to the 25. Not done. So if you are going to do an onside kick, you can only do it if you call it. So there's no surprise onside kick. And it can only be done in the fourth quarter.
What the fuck?
That's for onside kicks. Now back to the kickoff. The offense and defense, or the returning team and the kicking team, cannot move until the ball is caught or hits the ground.
Who's supposed to catch it?
Oh, the receiver.
Oh, there's a guy back there pretending to catch the ball.
There can be up to 2 guys. So it can be 9 or 10 guys on the line, and then they can have up to 2 returners in the back. But they can't move either side, I guess, which makes no sense to me, because how the fuck do you know when the ball hits the ground if you're on the line and it's happening behind you? The only way you would know is if you look behind you. So I don't know that part. I guess you can just look at the defendants, and then once they start moving, you have 5 yards to gather yourself. But what it's doing is it's taking collisions out because they're so close to each other. But the thing is once you get past the line, you're done. You're touchdown. Because if you're running this way and this guy's running this way at full speed, and you miss him, you can't turn around and catch him. Unless you're like prime time.
That sport has just become a fucking joke. Like no other.
Anyways, yeah, that's how it works. So you can either get a kickoff to the 25, 35, or the 40, but it has to land. So kickers, here's what happened. Last year, there was only, I want to say 7%. I could be way wrong. Anyways, I'm going to say like 10%, because I don't know, of kickoffs returned last year.
Yeah, because
and the NFL was like, no, this is fucking garbage. People were like, this is the dumbest. Like, why do we even have kickoffs if nobody's returning?
So now they're making it even worse?
No, now every kick will be returned.
How is that even possible? How is it going to get returned? All they'd have to do is not even bother touching the ball or catching it. And then it just all of a sudden automatically be at the 25. They don't have to do shit.
If it drops in the drop zone, it drops, right? It hits the ground. And then if it goes out of bounds, it's the 40. If it rolls into the end zone, it's to the 25.
Yeah, nobody has to touch it. Motherfuckers can just be like...
Well, if it stays in the drop zone, then the other team will just go touch it.
Balls bounce. The motherfucker ain't gonna just go, boop, it's right there. Unless they're fucking putting bowling balls out there.
The point is
he?
Well, if he doesn't, then it's gonna hit the ground. That's what I'm talking about. He'll either return it or...
No, he won't.
Yeah. Anyways, they're gonna return it.
They're gonna circumvent it by not doing it.
So they got this rule from the XFL. And the XFL had like 97% return. And what the NFL wants is around an 80% return rate with this move. That's why they're doing it. So they're predicting 80% of kickoffs will be returned. That's the point. That's why they did this move. Is so that they're returned. That way, the big kickers that just kick it right out of the back of the end zone, they'll be penalized. So they're going to start kicking it short to see if they can bounce it through the end zone. Anyway, that's what's up. Any questions? Because I'm pretty sure I just covered every rule on that kickoff. It's the weirdest part to me is that it has to be in a straight line if you're the defense. I feel like they should stagger it so that in case it gets high. Because your kicker is your safety. That dude's just back there by himself.
Poor guy.
Like, all right, I gotta go make this play. As the fucking dude that runs like a 4.2 40's running, and he's like McAfee. He's a kicker. He's like, with 12 guys blocking for him, running right at you. Like, hey, look, Cody. That dude's still right as skateboard. That's so awesome. I wonder if he still gets better or if he's kind of peaked and going together.
What I think is hilarious is that we all were like, oh, Darby's gonna hurt himself sometime, but he finally fucking did. Finally fucking broke something.
Yeah.
With all of his shenanigans of stupid. He still rides. I just don't think he rides as crazy.
Tony?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sure he rides like there's a half pipe there, but he rides that way. I'm just wondering if he still tries to invent something. He's still trying to.
I don't know.
Because at some point.
Let's see. Vindicator says, for all CM junk ring experience, he could not protect himself from an elbow and biceps injury in a Rumble match of all things. And only because he can insult people is why it's not totally wasted investment made by the WWE. Yeah. Vindicator says only because he can insult people is why it's not a totally wasted investment made by the WWE. Too many rule changes in major team sports leagues. Only one that paid off was adding a pitch clock in baseball. Has it though? Has it really paid off?
I hate that they did that, but I also love that the game is 2.5 hours. Like that's a game changer instead of watching a 4-hour game.
Vindicator says, I understand NFL is trying to protect their players in a better way, though. Random note, I already am going to be very distracted with how sexy Sky Blue is tonight, and I'm not ashamed. And Vindicator says, you speak so softly for a big guy, Travis. LOL, I think you need to bring your mic up closer.
Hello.
Vindicator says, being a daredevil is in Darby's blood. Yeah. My question is this. If you knew that you were prepping yourself to go on Mount Everest, would you do dumb stunts in the possibility of fucking hurting yourself? No, you fucking would not.
But he's trying to pay his bills.
It's just dumb.
It's not like he was doing something outside the ring.
But he does do stupid shit outside the ring.
Well, yeah.
As well. Gross, and this is dumb.
He should go with Wim Hof. Wim Hof, first of all, would have him healed by now. And second of all, he would have him fun.
Right.
But it's
just scabs. Yeah. Okay, creepy and dumb. All dumb. That was dumb. Dumb.
Uh-oh. She has.
And here it says, I guess Darby thought letting his body crash through glass was good training for climbing a treacherously big hill.
I don't mind her dress like a weird school teacher, but
ew.
It's like a Valentine's Day outfit.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but
it's a heart
hideous.
by her boobs, and then she's got heart sunglasses on, but it's not. You're gonna have to be nicer.
Why? Who says? Why?
Why are you trying to get us banned for playing music?
I'm not trying to get anybody banned. I didn't realize I had my sound up. Well, for some reason, it decided to be all sketchy.
Boo! Willow.
That weird lady.
It's actually pretty funny. She's not a very good talker, so that was funny. Because I'm glad you called Taz earlier to check on your outfits, because Taz was going to wear that outfit earlier. She's like, Taz.
Who said that? The one guy?
Mask Man. Yeah.
Oh, did he?
That's and glad you called to coordinate your outfits, because Taz was going to wear that outfit today. Anna J! Nothing wrong with that. It'd be nice if they would give her a little bit of a push.
Right? You're too pretty! You're pretty! Oh, now she really won't get a push. Wanna know why? Because that dumb cunt that's on the commentary. That's why.
She has the strong. She has the strength. Oh, poor girl.
That's funny.
What's so funny?
This girl, she's listened to the sad songs that they've been playing lately on TikTok. She goes, I just found out that Texas A&M has a scoreboard in the cemetery where they bury their mascots so they can all watch the game together. I'm sobbing. When you hear that, what do you picture in your head?
Pet cemetery? What do you mean? What are her sobbing?
Bury the mascots, their mascots.
Texas A&M. Oh, God.
What?
Like a Dairy Queen or something?
No.
Because their mascot's a cow, I think.
No. No. Like, what do you picture when you hear somebody say, oh, they bury their mascots? Like a college team buries their mascots.
Just a big fluffy costume.
Person in a costume, right? Like, you think of a... It's not... They're animals. Their mascots are actually live animals, by the way.
Right.
I did not know that. But I guess Texas A&M's mascots are actually live animals.
Yeah, it's an animal.
So, like, this person's like, this reveal is more than just a mascot or something, right? This person goes, because I pictured that at first, too. Because I don't know what Texas A&M's mascots are, by the way, so I wouldn't have any idea.
I can't think of what their names are.
So it says,
Aggies?
I forgot that Texas A&M has live mascots, so I was picturing a human being buried in a giant mascot suit.
That's funny.
Because that's what I was picturing. I'm like, oh my God, how horrible. Like, why would they do that? Would these people, like, retire from this? I mean, come on now. You know, they're not mascots all the time.
What's an Aggie?
It
might be a bulldog.
I don't know. But why would they have a bulldog if the Georgia one has bulldogs?
Well, yeah, but that's Georgia bulldog. I think it's a dog.
This person's like, enough. They're cute little dogs.
Yeah, I think it's a bulldog that they use. Uh-oh. Sky blue.
It's just funny. Her name is Revelli. She's the highest ranked member of the A&M Corps of Cadets. Look up what Revelli earns as being A&M's mascot. If she deems your bed worthy of a nap, you cannot move her and have to find other accommodation, usually the floor. This person's like, oh, they're dogs? I thought it was like a contract, a human wearing a costume signs to be buried in one specific cemetery. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It's Texas that has the Longhorn. That's why I was like, a Burger King?
It's A&M.
I know.
If you want to be even sadder, before the scoreboard, a member of the corps' job was to run out and update them on the score verbally. Oh. I forgot mascots had people in them for a second and got really confused why they would bury the old costumes. Great. I'm not the only one. That's so funny.
Uh-oh, going to picture-in-picture. CEO chance.
Oh, this is great. Watching Texas A&M for eternity is animal cruelty. Oh, man. Vindicator says, by the way, having Willow and Statlander fight each other makes no sense. This is part of why Monet and Naomi left WWE.
Yep.
Well, maybe they should all quit. Well, take a page out of Monet's book. Well, we're quitters. It's not fair. Quit, quit, quit. Quit, quit. Where?
Are you going to get the new Galaxy so you can have AI?
You're going to have to... No.
It's like the exact same phone. They didn't change anything. It's like the same parts. Bob Marley, One Love.
I don't even know who she is. Let's
Bob
see.
Marley.
No. Oh, she's a border collie.
The new one?
Revelli, or Miss Rev, as she's known on campus, is the official mascot of Texas A&M. She has reigned as the first lady of Aggie Land since 1931. Revelli is the official mascot of Texas A&M University. Students adopted the first Revelli, a mixed breed dog, in 1931. The cadets raised $100 during World War II to make Revelli a general as part of a fundraiser for the Canine Corps. Ravelli is the highest-ranking member of the Texas A&M Corps of Cadets. 8 years after the first Ravelli died, a graduate of the university donated a Shetland sheepdog to be the second official Aggie mascot, Ravelli 2. The third Ravelli was the first to be a purebred rough collie. All subsequent mascots have belonged to this breed. So, there you go.
So it is not a bulldog.
Nope, that's on the Bulldogs. They have one. But Brandon wants Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander to marry him.
Damn, that's polygamy. Are you liking what you see so far? Loving what I see so far.
Oh, God. Ew, she's talking like that? Barfo. Maybe Puco. Like, no. Absolutely no.
She said like 8 words the whole time. Oh, come on, Anna. Figure out a way to win this. They should just put Stokely Hathaway with her so she doesn't have to talk.
That'd be funny.
They're about the same size. The two of them. She just said that she could be Sky Blue very easy.
Oh, God.
And I think she was going to
I
say
think they
something
just
about
broke
Anna
out
Jay.
Lady's back.
That lady is Anna Jay.
I know. And it's not surprising.
Why is Sky Blue trying to pick up the elephant? Oh, shit. Rolls her up. Come on, Sky. There it is! Oh, Statlander with the save. Not back. Uh-oh. Drops her down. Two of them kicked out. First woman. Rolls her through. Oh, fuck! That's a lot of woman right there. Just drop kicked her heart through her asshole. Poor Anna. I think she just collapsed the lung. What the hell's that? Blue? You're my girl, Blue, but come on! Oh! Thrust kick into the belly. Sky Blue getting jiggy with it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Here it comes! Moves out of the way. Oh, God. Right in the side of the head. Get this Willow out of there. Are you reading out loud?
No, I was making a comment out loud. Yeah, you're gonna
sent
fall
you
down.
How to make.
Why would you send me how to make tacos?
Oh, God. That might have just broke her neck.
I know how to make tacos.
No, that's the real way. That guy makes fun of people because they don't know how to really make tacos. He's like, you ever been to Mexico? And you're like, oh my God, they make great. He's like, I'll show you how to do it. Come on, Anna.
I never said I make authentic Mexican tacos. I
never
make
said you
white
that you
people
said that
tacos.
you made tacos.
The only time I make authentic Mexican tacos
Oh,
is
here
when I
comes
make
Willow.
carnitas.
Anna
That's
Jay's
it.
gonna lose. Imagine that.
Oh no, not the losing.
This is her boyfriend against a Willow. Boo!
They're like, well, we have to have them against each other again because God forbid. Vindicator's like, I saw this result coming. They were building Willow versus Julia for weeks.
There she is. Kicked her in the back. Julia in her red bra and her black outfit. Looking over at the boss. The boss is going to get up and walk in there. Because why wouldn't she?
You're not an authentic Mexican person. No, I'm saying he's not because he does this. So he gets a, not this part. This part right here. See what he has there? That's a cast iron pan. That's an actual pan. Which is not true because he should be doing it on a comal if he was truly making authentic Mexican tacos. So literally, he is not making authentic tacos. And in fact, they don't put cheese on their fucking tacos.
He does.
He does. They're called birria tacos. Birria.
Did you hear the cheese?
Oaxaca cheese.
He's like, I know you can't use any other kind of cheese. Go to Mexico and get your cheese.
Yeah. He's a dumb fuck. One, authentic Mexicans don't use a lot of cheese on any of their stuff. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
they don't use that much cheese on
Look, it's
stuff.
Cody trying to finish the story.
Oh my god, no.
50 years from now.
Oh my god, how's that possible? Oh, let's say Vindicator says, I saw this result coming. They were building Willow versus Julia for weeks. And Vindicator says, so I could lead to Willow winning and having a rematch with winning for a different title. Vindicator says, Dustin needs to retire. He's embarrassing himself almost as much as Jericho.
Or this guy. Who the fuck is this guy?
That or
is this the Butcher?
Jeff Hardy or whatever. What? I thought he shaved off all this stuff. Did he grow a mustache overnight? There's no way that's the Butcher.
I don't know who it is.
Because last time we saw him, he had a clean-shaven face. And that was last week. So unless he can grow that...
yeah, it's the Butcher.
Damn, how did he grow it overnight? That's just dumb. Who said that?
Are you not listening?
No, I wasn't.
Over.
I stopped listening. I wasn't listening. I was listening to other things. Because I guess the Blade must be injured. Don't see him around anymore. Maybe he's mad because his wife got fired.
Hey, that's that guy that does the Turner shows. I like him.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about. He does the narration for them before they start. And watch for the shoe. Vindicator's like, yeah, they were not doing much with Bunny anyhow. They didn't do much with any of their women. And now they're going to do even less because the one they hired takes up all of their, time and money. So there you go. And she has absolutely no loyalty to anywhere she goes, so it's garbage. Absolute garbage. Vindicator says, I dread that her former partner, DM Faker, is returning soon.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Hopefully she's putting some weight back on. She got so thin that she lost all of her curves.
Yeah. She looked gross.
But she had abs. Like, who would rather have abs than no dude ever?
I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't do anything. Like, it's literally just dumb.
Rampage is going to have Dustin Rhodes and the Butcher.
Jesus.
Aren't you guys lucky?
Lucky ducks. And he was like, Monet might have learned disloyalty and selfishness from the queen of it, Spawn.
She's been pretty loyal.
Nah, you can't really say that Charlotte is disloyal. Sorry, bud. Nope. Yep, you can't put that on her. Sorry, buddy. I know you hate her, but nope. You can't do that one. Dial up your fucking day.
Why do you tell me what to do?
I don't know. They told me that on the TV. Dro Davidian is in the chat. Hey, Dro. Says, when is Dustin going to retire? I don't know. I thought he was supposed to retire like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I thought he was going to wrestle Cody in his dream match and then go away.
Yeah, I thought he was going to retire.
A long time
that
ago.
Was done. And he's still there hanging out. Now he's going to have another match. Ravi is in the chat now. Hey, Ravi, did you wake up from your nap? Was it nice? Says, what up, yo? Yo.
What up, yo?
What you doing? What are you doing?
Looking at some attachments.
Why?
Because I like things.
Why are you doing it?
Because they're cool. Because of the coolness.
Is it?
Yeah.
For Canada?
Yeah, I think they're on a tour throughout Canada.
They're in the French version of Canada?
East Coast.
Yes.
The East Side. Swerve and Takeshita. I guess that's the main event tonight.
Is it? Is that what it is?
Gotta be.
Robbie's like, what you guys telling me tonight? I don't know. Nothing. You missed out on all the good stuff, I guess.
Yeah, you just missed the boss.
You missed a really, really slow match earlier. You missed a tag team tournament match. I don't know what else. A women's thingy. What are you doing? Yeah?
Another one.
Another one?
About 3 or 4.
Yes, Vindicator says show went by fast after the first match.
Yeah, that first match slowed it down. Yeah, I haven't hated anything I've seen since that first match. You can use this on your phone.
Wow.
You want it?
No, Robbie says, you look like you're dying slowly watching this crap.
Well, Sasha was just on there. The CEO. And that always drains her. Right now we got Orange Cassidy out there, the best friends. They're going up against, was it the Bucks? No, the Bucks already went. Who are they wrestling?
I have no idea.
Oh, I know who it is.
Oh.
It's Adam Cole's goon.
Oh. Those guys. So cool. Oh, Robin says, try to say what you really feel.
About who?
I have no idea. Vindicator says, Robbie, delete that looks like that for Raw and SmackDown too. Never, ever look like I'm dying. Slowly. Why are you showing me these things? It's gross and kind of weird.
My connectors.
Robbie's like, LOL, Vin, you stayed tonight. It's AEW. He pretends that it's not any different than WWE, but they're basically the same thing anymore.
Exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's extra.
Put it in your other game. You might be able to link to each other too, and then play. Hey, look.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I'm not giving it back, but it's there.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you got a new one.
You're not giving it back? That's nice of you. I bought those on my own. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care.
Why don't you like my stuff?
Because I already have seen your stuff.
It's not that kind of stuff.
I've seen this stuff.
All right, well, it is underway. You got Orange Cassidy out there with Trent.
Vindicator
or not
says,
Trent, sorry, I don't know who this guy is. Well, Orange Cassidy is with Trent, but I don't know these other two goons.
The weird retards on there. Vindicator says, yeah, for a while I was the last person standing. AEW has more logical structure with their championships.
Do they?
Sure they do, Van. You keep delusioning yourself on it. I mean, it's cool. Gaslighting yourself is fun. And not 2 world title belts for men and women and 2 sets of tag belts. No, they just have them from their other company instead.
Yeah, they do have a bunch of unnecessary belts.
You know, why not? Never would they ever have a 6-man tag belt, a trios belt. They don't have anything for the women in the tag department. They have the ROH tag belts and the other tag belts for AEW. Yeah, they don't have a whole bunch of dumbass championship belts. 2 sets here and there and bringing crap in that makes no sense. And not at all. Yeah.
Why are you still
AEW would never, ever.
They have other companies.
Robbie says, on a quality note, my nephew of 8 years old at the football academy he attended got player of training.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet. For him. Robbie says, Vindicator, oh, you fraud. But big up to ya. Right?
Old Trent Beretta.
It's so underrated.
Why are you
I didn't.
You need a kendo stick?
Didn't yawn.
Okay. You want a little blowy?
How about no? He's like, oh, no, not at all, as he stuck his claws in me. Oh, I'm fine.
You should give him a bath.
You should give him a bath in the sink.
I did.
It was fun, huh?
I didn't think he would actually try to claw me to death.
Why wouldn't he? He's a cat and he has claws.
He half before in life.
Yeah.
I usually just sit there scared. He was like, I'm not scared. I don't like it.
Nobody said he was normal. Vindicator says, Ravi, where's your buddy in Blue Pea Cola? You get him drunk at the pub tonight. Robbie says, D, what I notice is out of you and Travis is you are the heel and Travis is the good guy. Travis tells me that all the time, and he'd like to be the heel. But I'm so mean and negative about everything that he can't.
Because I play a better heel, and it's like, so I have to play babyface. Not play it, but I have to be a little bit more babyface.
He gets all upset about it and cries about it.
I wish she was just like Renee, you know, they're just everything smelly roses and fun. And then I'd be like, it's not as stupid.
I'm not allowed to have an opinion. Oh, no, that would be meaning I couldn't have an opinion. If you wanted me to be like Renee, that means I don't have an opinion.
Well, you'd have an opinion.
I'm not allowed to have an opinion. I just have to sit there and just be like, this is so amazing and great, and oh my God, as I get off the air and kill myself because of it. Of the fakeness that I had to be.
Would be a positive opinion about whatever. And then I would rain on it.
Which is fine, because then I'd have to agree with how stupid it really is.
But you couldn't agree. You'd have to argue, which makes it fun. When we're on the same side, it's like freaking Corey Graves being a good guy. It makes for boring TV.
Vindicator says, Travis is a tweeter. Dislikes half the wrestling roster and hypes up the big guy's part of the roster. The big guy part of the roster.
I don't mind the other part. Like, I understand that you have to have differences. I don't want everybody to be 6'10" and 300 pounds.
But when I
just don't want them to be wrestling each other, and when they do, a good man, small man loses to a good big man every time, because that's common sense. But you can have the David and Goliath moment and work it for a while. Like, I'm not saying you don't do that stuff. It's just AEW doesn't push the big guys at all. Like, none. Wardlow, nothing. You've got Hobbs, nothing. You got the Murder Hawk, nothing. I don't even know who else they have. Brian Cage is kind of a tweener because he's
Hobbs?
Small.
Oh, Wardlow?
Wardlow, Hobbs, and Murder Hawk are the three. They don't push the big guy at all.
The Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus, different because he's a comic book figure. It's hard to push those. I get it. WWE did it with Kane and The Undertaker and stuff, so it is possible to do. But you've got to catch it in a bottle, and it didn't take off. And so if he's going to continue to be that, he can't become something great.
Mm.
But he could change his character and be something great. So yes, that guy, just not as a dinosaur. And he's so good on the mic. I remember seeing him that first couple of years. They used him a little bit on the mic, and I was like, he's like educated.
Mm-hmm.
He's 65 million years old. And so it was really cool. And then they're like, no, you get nothing.
They're like, you talk and you talk well. No. Robbie says, yeah, Vin, I can really, I'll go to the pub in Florida from being in the UK. And Vindicator says, Joe is a big guy. That's hilarious.
He's not, though. He's just fat, and he's small.
MJF is at least a jacked guy.
Yeah, but that...
Once again.
That's why I said... I didn't even put Brian Cage in that group because of the hype. And he's not more jacked than Brian Cage. And that's like... Joe is not bigger than Brian Cage. There's this certain point where hype is important again. Like, Brian Cage is goofy because he's too big for how short he is. So he would be better as a small guy, even though he's jacked.
Right.
I don't know what that was.
A proton pack. Like they're Ghostbusters or something.
You know, Bowens, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Max Caster's a big dude. But he's not big like Gunn, like Daddy Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a bigger guy.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't look big because he's next to a giant. And I don't remember Billy Gunn being big.
Right.
That's the funny part about how big wrestlers used to be. Like Sting was just a dude. He almost was, I don't want to say undersized, but he was just a guy, Sting, and he's fucking massive. Like, when you see him against this whole roster,
Yeah.
he's taller than every one of them. Like, I don't remember Sting being that big of a dude, but he is, because all the wrestlers got smaller.
Right.
Can you imagine Hulk Hogan in this generation? Like 6'6" and can move, but and with that kind of power and strength, and it would be unreal to watch those guys. Andre would look goofy with all these people.
Vindicator says, but yeah, Lance Archer should have been a champ of some kind by now.
Yeah.
Ravi says, AEW don't push the show in general. Vindicator says, Copeland is tall but more streamlined like Randy Orton.
Right, Randy's jacked though, but I know what you're talking about. Randy's so lengthy that even though he's jacked, he still looks good. Like, he doesn't look overbearing in size. But yeah, Copeland is a big guy. I would consider him a big guy, even though he is very, very thin.
Wow. Orange Cassidy and Trent, they won.
You would think they would.
I don't know. They're pushing that undisputed whatever they
Yeah,
are.
but that was because of all the crap on the outside. Oh. But anyways, and then they're putting their titles on freaking whatever that midget guy is. I can't remember what his name is. Adam Cole's friend. What is his name?
There's a guy that's a midget?
Adam Cole. He was in that X group with him in NXT. Roderick Strong.
Oh.
There he is. And that's their champions. That's the stuff that just gets you. It's like,
Well, it was Orange Cassidy for a while, so I guess.
well, yeah, but he's twice the size of. And that's what I'm talking about.
Pac had that title too for a while.
Yeah, now Pac's a different one. I kind of dig him because he's an orc. It's just like Tommaso Ciampa. I kind of like that. They're so ugly that it's like a character effect on their own.
Right.
With the ears and the beards and the gymnastics with Pac. Uh-oh. They want to be out there twice.
Well, they're going up against them, so.
Yeah, in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Next week. Bananarama. I do like the hat, though. I might have to look that up. Knowing these guys, it's probably like $200.
Robbie says, D, without putting your feelings in, what do you think to Sasha as a wrestler, forget her as a person? I don't think she's that talented as a wrestler, personally. When she was in WWE and stuff, I don't feel that she botches quite a bit. Not as mad as some of the other ones, but she's not that good. And it's not like she's improved being away from WWE.
My big thing with her is the best part about Sasha was her look. Like, she had a pretty face and her body was great. She didn't have boobs, but
right.
she looked good. And in WWE, they kind of showed it. They used her body. Mm-hmm. But her matches were so-so. Usually it was like against Bayley.
Bayley just makes everybody look good.
Bayley
like,
makes
you can't
look good.
If you have a match with Bayley, you're gonna look good, and then you'll be like, oh, they're not so bad, until you watch them on their own with somebody else who's like not that good either, and then you're like, oh my god, why are you so bad?
And then you remember
Naomi is one of those.
Then you remember that it's Bayley. But Charlotte can do it. She can carry other women, and obviously Becky does a pretty good job with it. And then Bliss doesn't, but her feuds with Bliss were fantastic also.
Yeah.
And I think it was just because they're both so small. But I always loved to see Bliss beat her. Because it was always surprising.
Yeah.
Because you didn't think of it.
Vindicator says, by the way, Ravi, you not rich enough to afford a plane ticket to Florida, or Picola doesn't really like you enough to pay for the ticket, lol. Plane ticket, derp, lol. Ravi says, oh, Van, wow, you're really going to say that? Vindicator's like, I said what I said, and it can't be unsaid. Ravi's like, Vindicator, you defo be paying for my drinks at the pub. And he was like, Ravi, Ayla told me to tell you hello and don't trust sporks. LOL. Trust dirt. Ravi says, what the heck does that even mean, Ven? And Vindicator's like, inside joke, Ravi. Yeah, just go with it, Ravi. Gall, Tina. Having a good time? What if we just scratch off all of your scabs? Scratch them all off. Just scratch them all off. Just pick them all off. Pick, pick, pick. Pick, pick, pick. Some of them are starting to fucking go away. I swear he's gotten like more of them, but I don't know how unless he gets them like when you're gone or something.
Which is never.
So I don't know how he gets them unless something else is attacking him.
I know. I'm like, is that flea?
No, you would know if it was fleas.
Yeah,
Why would he have mange?
I don't know. He's got scabs all over his body.
Not all over though. It's just on his upper body.
Whatever, they're on his legs.
Yeah, but not on his back legs. Not on his back legs.
So everywhere but back legs.
Or his body. He doesn't have him here.
He has them in his armpit.
He may have him here, but he doesn't have him here. He doesn't have him on his back right here. He doesn't have him mostly anywhere here. He doesn't have him anywhere on his back legs.
What's coming off?
And on his tail. I mean, maybe he has one right there. On that leg.
Oh, it's Adam Copeland.
He's like, this is worse than getting a bath, Mom.
Who is he going to challenge?
What you did to my shirt. It's all gross now. It says, D, does your cat have a scratching post? Yeah. My chairs. Javi says, Vin, you're a card like Hallmark. Vinegar's like, Hallmark is for good old-fashioned wholesome fork. And much like you and sporks. I don't know the meaning of that. Folks. Oh, not forks. Good old-fashioned wholesome fork.
Who's going to come out and challenge him? Nick Wayne.
Robbie says, what did the biscuits say when they fell?
What did the biscuits say when they fell?
What did the biscuits say when they fell?
That was quick.
Oh, crumbs.
Biscuits have crumbs.
Well, their biscuits are cookies, so.
Oh.
Vindicator says, I might be drunk. Why are you drunk? What'd you do?
Good decision.
The Righteous and Lance Archer versus those guys.
FTR versus the Infantry.
It's part of their World Tag Team quarterfinals. The other one's Ricky and Bill versus Top Flight. Weird. East versus West. That's weird.
That are 3 matches that we have so far.
There was 3? I saw 2. What was the third one?
The women.
Oh, the tag team one, the women's, and that one. Okay, 3. I didn't catch the tag. Sorry. I forgot the tag team one would be a thing on there. My bad. Indicator says, so Travis, Swerve versus Takeshita is last. You okay with that as a main event?
Yeah. I just don't understand why Edge isn't. I thought he had an open challenge. Was that what that just was? He was challenging somebody for the pay-per-view?
I don't know.
Ready?
Prince Nana?
Hands up.
You get your hands up.
I'm doing.
Robbie says, Vin, don't drink your own wee as you're drunk. Ew. And here's like, I think that is more commonplace over in Great Britain. Right? Like, gross, dude. Like, who does that? Is that something that happens
Hurts my
over in
shoulder.
Great Britain? If people drinking their own wee? It's nasty.
They're
And
weed?
here's like, what would be worse is drowning in a tub of wee.
Are we talking about piss?
Yes.
R. Kelly. R. Kelly and
He Diddler.
P. Diddler are going to be a
They're going to be a
tag team.
couple. Isn't R. Kelly in jail? That's what I thought. I'm like, I think he is in prison, right?
I have a feeling that if P. Diddy goes to prison, he'll be dead, like, quick. Because
Well, if anybody thinks that he had anything to do with killing Tupac, he's fucking dead. Like, there's no
probably
ifs,
won't-
ands, or
they
buts.
probably won't put him in a West Coast prison. But I'm talking about from higher ups that don't want anything mentioned about anything.
Right.
The people he thinks he's protected by.
Uh-huh. Robbie's like, Edge, just stay home with your kids and wife. No one cares about you now. He has to come around. He's a winner. He has a championship, so he has to be around. Robbie says, LOL, P. Diddy and R. Kelly are a great tag team. Yeah. The P. Diddler and the Pisser.
I love
Perfect.
those minors. Ask R. Kelly in an interview. You like teenage girls? He's like, how old?
Oh my God.
Uh,
Well,
any
because
girl that's a teenager? And he's like
teenagers are
19?
18, 19.
He goes like 19? It's like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
he's like 40. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, dude, you're 38. Like 19. Like, that's not the right answer.
that's not the right answer.
The right answer is no.
The right answer, sir, is ew, children? Gross. Ugh. Like, bleh. And then you don't tell people what you do in your personal time, you freak. Like, and don't sing about it either, you weirdo.
Got the keys in the ignition, coming straight out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in your wish.
As he pisses on people.
Sipping on smoking rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's a freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. With a P-Diddler.
P-Diddler. The P-Diddler pissing all over everything.
Uh-oh. What's the biggest story? P. Diddy or Sean Puffy Combs?
The P-Diddler.
Or Otani? What's the biggest story?
Well, I would have to say they're both big stories, but they just affect different industries.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't ask me.
24 is
Because
going to be a
they're-
very memorable year for weird shit.
For sports weird shit and the whole basic
Especially
history of fucking rap music.
Especially if more stuff starts happening in that.
Oh,
right?
God.
Like if we start getting other people arrested and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, Dee's saying nice wholesome things about Edge. Wow.
Because he's
Because
champion.
he won a championship belt? He won it. Like, I can't,
Kind of cheated, but
I mean, I can't
But those
lie
matches
about
you
it. I
can't
mean,
really
he has
cheat.
it.
although he had a baseball wrapped in all sorts of nails and shit.
I thought that was part of their show or part of their whatever that type of match was.
I said it's
They could
really
do
cheating,
anything.
but it was kind of cheating. Well, he could have just done it clean.
Oh.
Kept his integrity.
Yeah, right.
It's like integrity weed. You're in integrity.
Vindicator says children are the easiest to prey on, so entitled pop stars will always do it. So is the P. Diddler an entitled pop star?
He's 50.
Robbie says, that's P. Diddler's songs bans from being played.
I don't know if that'll happen.
I don't know why.
He was with Biggie. It does make you wonder if he was diddling Biggie, though.
And that's why he killed him. That's why he had him killed.
Could have. I mean, we're not saying he didn't. We don't know any of that, but that was like his best friend.
That was like that one guy giving that one guy AIDS.
You're talking about Suge Knight allegedly giving Eazy-E.
He did it. He gave him the HIV. He probably diddled him in the butthole.
Like that.
He probably had no idea he was being diddled in the butthole.
Usually what they do is they record it, and then they show it to him.
They probably did, and that's why he probably never said that that's what happened. I don't know how I got the AIDS. How else did he get HIV? How?
The only way to get out.
He had to
Either
have
that
been
or drugs.
had to have been diddled in the butthole. He didn't do those kind of drugs, though.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he did, but
Yeah, he didn't do, like, in every instance of people knowing him, like, before and after his death, like, they were like, yeah, he never did injectable drugs.
right.
Like,
he didn't shoot up.
he may have done other shit,
Right.
and he did a lot of shit,
Yeah,
but
you're
he
not
never
getting-
did that
You're
kind
not
of shit.
getting HIV from weed.
Exactly. Anyways, let's see. Rob is like, D, if you had $10 to spend at your local 7-Eleven, what snacks and drink you getting from Boss Man? I don't know. It depends on what I feel like that
That's a
day.
good question.
I'm weird when it comes to that kind of stuff because I am like a what do I feel like kind of girl.
I'm just saying, if you're
Not
going to
a
7-Eleven,
I have an exact amount. Now, if we really had 7-Elevens, we got to get a motherfucking Slurpee
that's what I was gonna say.
because you can't not get a Slurpee or a big
With
gulp.
the red straw with the little hook at the end of it, that's a little spoon.
You got to get the Slurpee or the big gulp, but we don't have motherfucking
We
7-Elevens
used to.
anymore.
I remember going to 7-Eleven when I was a kid.
So 7-Elevens don't exist. Convenience stores, yes.
Yeah.
7-Elevens, no. So if you're just saying 7-Elevens is your idea of convenience store language, and it just encompasses every convenience store, kind of like Travis and his Albertson sacks. Those are the grocery bags from every store. It doesn't matter. They're called Albertson sacks.
Used to be the only store I ever went to. It was at the end of my street.
Right?
Now you can't even drive to the end of that street. They have it blocked off.
Vindicator says, so because of the build-up, I know Swerve is winning this. So you guys take care. Glad I could entertain you somewhat tonight. LOL. See you on this day next week. Hashtag save the sporks later, Gators. Lady D will keep you the best of company, Robbie. You are in good hands. All right, bye, Vindicator. Have a fabulous rest of your week and a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Robbie
Enjoy
says,
Easter.
then don't leave me, pal. D, what you getting then? Do you be like my second mom then? Oh, whatever. You're gross. You guys are so gross. That's disgusting.
Yeah. What are you getting?
I don't know. What do I feel like having? I don't know. It just depends. I don't get the same thing whenever I go to the convenience store,
Just
so
put your
you
mouth
tell
under
me.
the fountain.
How much will $10 get me?
Right for you. Fight through it.
But in all seriousness, like a serious I do not always get the same thing.
If they have food, what I'm getting, not that you asked, but would be a hot dog, the bigger ones, like the sausage dog, with all the fixins, with ketchup and Doritos and a Slurpee.
What about pink lemonade?
I have a
I have a Slurpee, bitches. That's Slurpee. Slurpee. Problem of it is, Ravi, I'm playing the game, but my problem is I don't get the same motherfucking thing every time I go to the goddamn convenience store. Like when I want a snack from the convenience store, I do not get the same thing every time I go. It is different things every time I go. That's what the problem of it is. Like you can say, oh, what are you getting? And it's like, I don't fucking know.
How long do you cook hamburger? On 3.
On the big ass burner? I don't know. Yeah, something like that. I don't cook them for 8 minutes on each side. I guess it depends on how thick you're making them. If you're making it really thick, then you'd have to do it really long. But I try to make mine like this thin.
Me too, right? So I make them thin and about that big, and then they go.
Well, of course they do. But okay, so I cook them until it starts browning up the sides on it, and then I flip it over, and then cook it for about the same time. And when I made them last night, I don't remember how long it took.
Just like my high school friend.
Hassan Terrell's in the chat. Hey, Hassan, good to see you tonight. It says, Heather, guys, are you ready for Easter Sunday morning? Sure am.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Are you guys ready for NXT Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania 40 coming up next weekend?
Not next weekend, but the weekend after.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it.
I don't think I'll watch Stand and Deliver, but
yeah. It's not going to be my jam, man. I was like, just state what you're getting. Do you play the game? You can't spend over $10. If you do, you get the music and have to put things back and can't calculate as you go along.
Well, yeah, but how much is stuff nowadays? Like, what's a candy bar run? Back in my day, when I got candy bars, they were like 35 cents. Now they're like $2.
They are like $2 for a candy bar.
So what's the what am I getting?
Oh my
for
God.
$10? What's the price of $10?
Did he break something when he did that?
No, he's fine.
Are you sure? Because it looked like he didn't do a very good job at that.
Yeah, it's a little saucy.
Well, let's see. When I go to the convenience store and I really want something.
I got it. $10 in lottery tickets. Screw your game.
Screw it. I'll show you, bitch. I would probably get a soda and maybe a candy bar. Or a bag of chips, depending on what I feel like.
A $7 bag of chips? Or like
no, just a small bag of chips. It'd all be under $10, basically. I'd have money left over.
He's so
Gazed. With his gaze stuff. Do you want your phone back? It's only got like 4 minutes.
Whatever, they're gonna go over here. All sorts of messages.
Well, Rafi, they'll just have to keep the change. I'll give them a tip. Because I can't spend $10. If I can't spend over 10 and I have to compute tax into it.
What's the tax?
Probably whatever it is at our store. Cat doesn't like my hair on his face. Yeah, you don't like it, do you, buddy? I can always just get a bag of chips and a candy bar and a soda. And I could get a bottled soda, not one out of the fountain drink. There, that's probably about $10. $10 here, anyways, with inflation and shit. What is it? Why is it so big?
Well, because I tried to make no. I was trying to make this bigger. See?
Oh.
But
Oh, the picture? I was like, oh.
But even if I do, you can't see it.
Where are you supposed to be looking?
That's a piece of wire.
Oh.
She's asking me a question, but I can't understand it. What's the insulation hanging under it?
Robin says, D, did your cat ever jump on you when you were asleep in bed? Yes. Yes, he has done that. It's annoying. He gets kicked out of the room and the door closed. Yeah, he does that.
She's like, yeah, the wire, like, my dash just started smoking and I wasn't sure what it was. And she's like, that wire melted. Caught fire while I was driving, smoking, like something accidentally touched metal. I fixed it, but the wire melted all the insulation. Okay.
Weird.
Maybe don't do that. That's the number one thing that I stress. Nothing can touch anything.
Yeah, she's like, I'll just stuff it all in there. It's fine.
Well, she bought a thing, which is really cool. It's like a plate about that big.
Right.
And it's got a master switch, and then it's got a button, and then it's got 3 switches over here for other accessories and stuff.
Okay.
But they're just toggles, right? So you just unscrew that nut on the front, and then they'll pop out.
Okay.
So I'm like, just put your starter right next to where your key thing used to be, right there on the dash. And then put your master switch under it, like underneath.
Right.
And then put those other, like, one's going to be for the heater, put it by the heater. But instead, she put it on there and then zip tied it to the firewall. I'm like,
oh my god. Well, there you go. Now you know your problem.
It's like, just drill holes, stick that shit through the back, just make sure everything's covered, get on the back side of it.
Right.
Solder it on there and be done.
Yeah.
It would look cool as fuck.
Right.
Just a little red button. But not doing it. Oh my god. I just think it's the greatest idea ever.
Ravi says, D. Travis, any special guest rolling through on the Gab again? No.
I'm trying to get Danny to come one day of WrestleMania. He said he probably will, so we might have a guest for one day of WrestleMania.
Ravi says, did Leo lick your face to wake up? No.
He doesn't lick. He usually bites your nose or paws you.
He's never bit my face or pawed me. He literally just jumps on me and then tries to sleep on me.
Look at right there.
Yeah, I probably picked a scab off. Sorry.
Well, we're in overtime.
How dare they? We're in overtime right now.
That's funny. He said it right after I did.
Make him lick himself where he bleeds. You like right here, buddy. Right there. It's like, don't touch me. It's like, don't touch me.
Holy sheep shit. Holy sheep shit. This match is over 20 minutes long. Come on,
for all the teeth that these guys lose, you'd think they wouldn't have any in their mouths anymore.
Like hockey players.
No. He got told no, and he's like,
Back up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, damn.
He's so well prepared.
Oh, big knee.
So crazy how well prepared he is for this match.
Swerve somehow kicks out. This is Swerve's last chance. If he doesn't win the championship, he shouldn't be able to wrestle for it again for a couple years.
Or ever again. Period.
Nah, not none of those.
Nah, I mean, if they're not going to push him with all this stuff they've done with him, they might as well just get rid of him. Just put him on the bad list of you're not worth the effort.
Do you remember that other guy they used to have, Keith Lee, that came with him?
Yeah,
I haven't seen him forever.
he died or something.
I wonder if he's going back to the dub. Him and Bronson Reed should have classics. Some bangers.
Except for
Hager.
one of them has heart issues.
Why did he just fall? Maybe he stuck him. He didn't do anything. He just fell.
He's like, yay, I did it.
Uh-oh. Nobody was home. Swerve. Hurricane Rana. Sidekick. Here it is. Going up top. Whose house? Whose house? Is this a coup de grace? I don't know what his move is. Yep. Swerve's house. That's it. No! Takeshita somehow kicks out. Oh, God. Look over his way there.
He's like, hello.
Again with the knee. Swerve up. Chomps him down. Chomp's the word. It is when you're eating, but not when you're wrestling. Here it is. Got him. Got him. It's over.
Oh my God, he finally killed him.
Put a fork in him. He's done.
Wow, I can't believe that happened. He won. Good for Swerve. Robbie says, D, if you had 3 items to buy for dinner out of a ready meal, a pizza, or a piece of meat, which one would you be buying and why? You can only buy 1 out of the 3. I'd probably buy the piece of meat. It's a little more versatile than the other stuff. And I'm not a big fan of pizza. And ready meals usually are kind of gross. So, there you go. I think Joe's upset about who won. I don't think he likes it. I think he doesn't appreciate.
Blah, blah, blah.
He doesn't appreciate Swerve as much as the rest of us do. And he's a really stupid champion anyways. And he has a dumb face. I don't know. It's just all squishy and weird looking. It looks like somebody hit him in the face with a pan a couple of times. Anyways, all right, everybody, that's the end of AEW's Dynamite. Swerve did win, so he's going to be able to go up against and get his second chance against Joe to maybe win the championship. Maybe he'll be a champion. Woo! Go Swerve! All right, anyways, we'll be back again on Friday for Smack the Down, everybody. So you should come join us then, so we can hang out together.
This is SmackDown.
Yeah. Hey, bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gap.